Hello, everybody. It's me. I'm back from the dead. It's crazy, isn't it? But anyway, this isn't like in a return or anything. But uh, recently I discovered an old game that I was very fond of in my childhood, and I really just wanted to review it after all these years because I remember playing that game so much as a kid. But yeah, this is just the beginning. I guess we'll get into the episode now. Ha! Good old 2007. Those were the days. Back then I was only, well, 7. Anyway, to get away from all the bad that happened that year, I would play my Game Boy. Oh, that thing was incredible. Its only downside was it was pink. Yeah, a pink Game Boy. In fact, I still have it around here somewhere. Anyways, after school, I'd come home and play one of the games I owned. I had around 10 to 15 at the time, but out of all of them, do you know which was my favorite? Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure. This game amazed me when I was a kid. The cool music and the aspect of this kid fighting people bigger and stronger than he was. I mean, what 7-year-old kid wouldn't love this game? So when I discovered this game again recently, I decided I'm going to play it and review it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. But first, some background for anyone who hasn't heard or watched any of the Dragon Ball series.
Now, our story begins as many stories often do, with a young girl shooting a little boy in the face.
Thanks, Cell. I'll take it from here. Anyway, Dragon Ball starts off with Goku meeting Bulma, a rich city girl who's in search of the mythical Dragon Balls. Legends say that if you collect all 7, the Dragon Shenron will appear and grant you any wish you desire. It turns out that Goku has one, given to him by his grandfather, the 4-Star Ball. Anyways, after a little mishap, they then go on an adventure to find the Dragon Balls. Anyway, that's basically the entire first arc. If you want a better and more in-depth explanation, I implore you to do some research or just watch the show. Now, back into the video. I'd like to start out with talking about this game's gameplay. Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure's gameplay is mainly a 2D side-scroller. As the levels progress, the enemies do start to become harder, but at the same time, you get upgrades along the way. The things that can get upgraded are your health, E, and the size of your power pole. And that last one isn't an innuendo for something else. In the series Dragon Ball, Goku has a red pole thingy called the Power Pole. It has the ability to extend to almost any size. But anyways, I really can't explain it all too well, so I might as well just give it off to somebody who can. Go ahead.
The power pole, more commonly known as the Nyoibo or the compliant pole, or the stick that bends to one's will, or in the big green dub, magic stick, because that is the coolest name out of all 4. It's a magical staff that can change shape and size to the master's will. It was gifted to Goku by Grandpa Gohan, who in turn originally got it from Master Roshi.
Thanks, Masako. Anyway, the longer the power pole gets, the more damage it does to enemies. There are a lot of different mechanics in the game. If you move slightly left or right of an enemy spawn, they will then respawn. They also included a 2D Street Fighter-like mode where you can face off against people like Krillin, Chaozu, and even the evil King Piccolo, to name a few. Little bitch. Oh, I mean... I still love the gameplay it has to offer. It just amazes me how much stuff they were able to fit into this game. Next up is the game's controls. They're like your normal 2D side-scroller controls. They were very fluid and worked really well once you got the hang of them. But when you got to the doors in the game, that's when I would get a bit frustrated. I would try to walk into a door and miss it by a pixel or two and wouldn't enter, which is the equivalent of doing this in real life. I know it's kind of pitiful to be complaining about a game's door mechanics, but I wasn't expecting the shape-matching toy when trying to play this game.
Why would you go in? Yes!
Out of all the things I could have criticized this game for, I chose the controls. Not even all of it, mind you. I only criticized a small portion of what this game is. I needed at least one section for criticizing the game, right? Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure Story Mode takes you through a lot of Dragon Ball's arcs, all the way up to the King Piccolo arc, in fact, which isn't all of Dragon Ball, unfortunately, but still's a lot of the story to go through. Considering I could beat the game in around 4 hours playing non-stop on normal difficulty, this game has a lot to offer. There's even a secondary story mode with Krillin if you beat the game, and still so much more. It's even possible to play as any main character. I only just discovered there are plenty of secrets in the game when I started researching this episode. It's like reopening a treasure chest 5 years after you discovered it and finding something new.
Oh. It's just Skyrim.
So in conclusion, does this game still make me as giddy and excited as I was when I was a kid? Yes. In fact, hell yes. I'm still amazed at how well designed this game is. The creators really have something to be proud of, both Akira, Atari, and Ben Presto. And I'm proud to say I've played Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure. The game and Dragon Ball were both amazing, and I would be a different person today if I would have never experienced them. So thank you. So, did you guys like it? If you did, I would really appreciate you clicking that subscribe button. It would really help me out. I'd like to thank YouTube channels Up Is Not Jump and Jontron. Watching your guys' videos gave me the idea to use this editing style, so thank you. Oh, and thanks to Moscow X for seemingly coming out of nowhere with an explanation I needed, so thank you. I'd also like to thank my friend, Outlaw Custer, for doing some amazing voiceover work for me. I really appreciated her help, so thank you. So, until we meet again.